Okay, so here's something that I was a bit upset about this morning. Just let me bring that into here. There we go. So I just want to show you what can happen and what can be a bit of a kick in the backside. I'm just going to go into my personal website, which I don't really use that much, and I should do. But as we can see here, I actually had a number of scrap car domain names, and I reached out to quite a few scrap car dealers, usually the ones that climb up lampposts and just put their own sign up there expecting people. They must work, because obviously I see them every day, and I have done for many years, but they just have a mobile number on them. But I thought maybe they could actually utilise a domain name and have something as well. You know, maybe something that when you're sat at the traffic lights, the last thing you're going to do is take a photo, either take a photograph or remember their mobile number. I thought, something catchy like a domain name would be better for them. You can see here, I've got cash for scrap cars, I buy scrap cars. Okay, different TLDs at the end. That TLDs means top level domains. So you got .co.uk, .uk, because I'm in the UK. So I have been getting quite a number of searches via Bodis, which I'll talk about in another video, for I buy scrap cars. But my first ever one that I purchased was this cash for scrapcars.com, and I knew that it was a great domain name, so I purchased that. And you can see here on my website, you can click on this. So this clicks here, and it takes me to my iamdomainer.com website, which again I need to crack on with updating. But this is what happens when you drag your feet. I did know that this had dropped. Okay, I still had, I think when I actually got to see it had dropped, it was gone past the where I could renew it for about £17-18 per year. I think they offered me £32 for 2 years. So if I click on here, it's going to go to this, which is if someone was to pay this now, I can't actually give them the domain. I'd have to give them the money back. This goes straight to my PayPal account. So I was, GoDaddy valued it at £1,085. Excuse me, it started with a cold this morning. And I was prepared to let it go for £197. Now, even with, if I'd have pulled that back from GoDaddy, it'd probably cost me about £80. So it'd still been £100 up. And it's obviously what I paid for the domain originally. So maybe I would have made about £80 on it initially. Now then, what I then did was I went in to see if it had been picked up in here, and I'll put cash for scrap cars. You see it's come up there. It's now for sale. I go to that. It's now for sale on Dan. And look at this. He wants £3,000 for this. £3,000, and I had it up for £197. And I think I was going to try and sell it for probably around about £500 to an end user. That was going to be the least I was going to take for it when it wasn't in, when it wasn't sort of on its way out as being to expire. So I've let it drop And this is just to show you that it can, that it's gonna be one of those things that hits you where it hurts when you know you've let a good one go. But at the same time, I also think, the scrap car dealers, from my experience, are not easy to sell to. So whether we get that, I don't know. In my mind, it's worth it, but I struggle to sell it for $500, £500, just by contacting these guys directly. I never actually got to speak to anybody. I did offer. I sent them a text. Probably sent about, let's say, 50. Contacted 50 scrap car dealers that put these signs up on the lampposts, etc. So just thought I'd share that with you. So I think what it actually takes is to maybe pick up the phone, try and get hold of these people, send them emails, not just once or twice, but to consistently, maybe seven times, I think maybe is enough. Say 7, if you don't buy for 7 times, then rule of thumb, 7 times to sell to a prospect is the average number before they buy. So 7 to 10 times, I think, probably should be maybe what I should be pushing for, and then things like this shouldn't really be happening. Okay, so that's Rick Elwood signing out, and good luck domaining. Cheers.